Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the State Road 426 Safety Improvements Project Open House. This open house is being offered in person and online to give the community an opportunity to learn about the project and provide feedback. This project runs along State Road 426 from west of South Park Avenue to North Lakemont Avenue, approximately 1.7 miles within the city of Winter Park. The purpose of this project is to resurface this segment of State Road 426. Additional operational and safety improvements will also be incorporated within the existing right-of-way to increase safety along the corridor. FDOT began a coalition project in 2022 with a goal of determining additional improvements that could be added to a planned resurfacing project. The coalition project consisted of government partners and multiple community partners. The coalition relied on these community partnerships and considerable grassroots engagement to develop ways to enhance safety on the project corridor. Looking at traffic data and listening to community experiences, the coalition project identified several concerns along the corridor, including speeding, lane departures, a lack of crossings for bicyclists and pedestrians, lighting, sight distance, and signal timing. This led to the development of 4 key areas of focus: traffic calming and speed reduction, improving safety through the curves, enhancing mobility and connectivity for pedestrians and bicyclists, and providing safer turning movements. The team engaged extensively with the community, not just to share information, but to gather input and find the right solutions together. Potential solutions were considered at visioning team meetings and 2 community events. Through feedback gathered during this outreach, the coalition project team developed a concept with the preferred approach. The design plans shared at this project open house are a direct result of the advocacy, passion, and partnership of the FDOT, government partners, and the community. Currently, State Road 426 is a 4-lane arterial roadway with a posted speed limit of 30 miles per hour and advisory speeds of 25 miles per hour through the 2 horizontal curves. The existing typical section or cross-section of the roadway has 2 11-foot travel lanes in each direction, with curb and gutter and adjacent 5-foot wide sidewalks on either side for the majority of the project limits. The crash data within the project limits between January 2017 and October 2024 indicates that 828 crashes occurred. Of those 828 crashes, there were 2 fatal crashes, 241 crashes, which involved injury, and 574 crashes, which involved property damage. Using all available data, the coalition project determined the 4 areas of concern and identified many potential solutions, such as raised intersections, speed feedback signs, and speed tables to calm traffic and reduce speeds, dynamic curve systems and in-lane pavement markings to improve curve safety, raised mid-block crossings with pedestrian-activated signals, high-visibility crosswalks, and tightened curb returns, and pedestrian barrier walls to enhance pedestrian and bicycle mobility, plus an additional left turn lane at North Lakemont Avenue, advance warning signs, and signal back plates to facilitate safer turning movements. The following slides will demonstrate how some of those solutions have been implemented in the final design. 4 raised intersections with high visibility crosswalks are proposed for this section of State Road 426 at Chase Avenue, Cortlandt Avenue, Shepherd Avenue, and North Phelps Avenue. Raised intersections are designed to reduce speeds while improving pedestrian safety by raising pedestrians approximately 4.5 inches off ground level to improve visibility. These proposed changes are illustrated in this conceptual rendering of the existing conditions and the proposed improvements for the intersection at Chase Avenue. To encourage safer driving speeds throughout the corridor, FDOT proposes the installation of speed feedback signs at the following locations: east of Osceola Court, Alberta Drive, Sylvan Drive, and east of Harris Avenue. 3 raised speed tables are also proposed, west of Lyman Avenue, east of Osceola Court, and south of Trisman Park. This artist rendering of State Road 426 between Osceola Court and Hinkle Circle illustrates a proposed speed table, which is a gentle bump that will serve to calm traffic along the corridor. This design was developed while specifically taking emergency vehicles into consideration. Other median islands are planned along the corridor, where possible, to calm traffic speeds without affecting access to any side streets or properties. 3 signalized pedestrian crossings will provide improved pedestrian connectivity and safe crossings to local destinations. A raised mid-block crosswalk is proposed at Hinkle Circle, Trisman Park, and west of Fletcher Place. These crosswalks will have pedestrian-activated signals called pedestrian hybrid beacons, or PHBs, and clear signage for pedestrian safety. These before and after conceptual renderings, looking east from Tresman Terrace, highlight the raised crosswalk with a PHB, as well as a new center median island with a pedestrian refuge area. Each PHB crossing will include high-visibility crosswalk markings, pedestrian push buttons, advanced stop bars, and Americans with Disabilities Act or ADA accommodations. A dynamic curve system with enhanced lighting is proposed at the Brewer Avenue curve and the southern curve east of Henkel Circle. A dynamic curve system is an LED lighting system engineered to maximize safety on a curve by increasing visibility, raising driver awareness, and encouraging safer driving speeds. Additionally, this rendering looking west at the Brewer Avenue curve illustrates other planned safety features, which include in-lane decals, a new speed radar sign approaching the curve, and a pedestrian barrier wall at the outside curb line, which provides extra protection for pedestrians. And finally, the existing median separator at the west approach of the intersection at North Lamont Avenue will be reconstructed to allow for an additional left turn lane. FDOT also plans to reconstruct the retaining wall between Fletcher Place and Sylvan Drive. Once construction begins, please expect work to occur all times of day, with lane closures limited to nighttime only. When lane closures do occur, at least one travel lane in each direction will be open at all times. Access to all properties will be maintained during construction. Temporary overnight side street detours will be needed to build the raised intersections. During construction, temporary sidewalk closures will be needed, but pedestrian connectivity will be maintained. Pedestrians will be directed to safe crossing locations to move around the work zone. The design of this project will be completed in late 2025, with an estimated cost of $2.67 million. All proposed improvements are located within the existing right-of-way. Construction for this project is funded for early 2026, with an estimated cost of $9.4 million. Your feedback is important, and we want to hear from you. You may speak directly to project team members, submit written questions or comments, or provide comment through the project website, www.cflroads.com/project/451282-2 or during the webinar. While comments and questions are welcomed at any time, those submitted by February 18, 2025 will be included in the public record for this open house. You can also reach FDOT Project Manager Martina Paradise directly by email at martina.paradysz@dot.state.fl.us or by U.S. mail at the Florida Department of Transportation, 719 South Woodland Boulevard, Mail Station 542, DeLand, Florida, 32720. You may also call Ms. Paradise at 386-943-5466 to provide verbal comments during normal business hours. This public meeting was advertised and is being conducted in accordance with state and federal requirements, including Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Public participation is solicited without regard to race, color, national origin, age, sex, religion, disability, or family status. Persons wishing to express their concerns about Title VI may do so by contacting Melissa McKinney, District 5 Title VI Coordinator, by mail at 719 South Woodland Boulevard, Mail Station 501, DeLand, Florida, 32720. By phone at 386-943-5077 or email melissa.mckinney@dot.state.fl.us. You may also contact Stefan Kulikowski, State Title VI Coordinator, by mail at 605 Swanee Street, Mail Station 65, Tallahassee, Florida, 32399, by phone at 850-414-4742, or email at stefan.kulikowski@dot.state.fl.us. This information is shown on a sign at the in-person location, on the project website, and in the meeting notifications. FDOT is dedicated to working with our neighbors and communities to make sure everyone gets home safely. Please stay alert and focused on driving when you are behind the wheel. Thank you for attending this project open house for the State Road 426 Safety Improvements Project. If you have any comments or questions, please submit them by Tuesday, February 18, 2025. Have a good evening.